We talked about the simple binary fission in the previous vid. Let's understand what inside the simple binary fission. Simple binary fission is simple, it divides from any axis. But let's understand what are the different one, the transverse one and the longitudinal one. So it is pretty simple. What is transverse binary fission? The organism which divides in its transverse plane having a specific shape, so it divides in a transverse plane. The one that divides in a transverse plane and use this method of reproduction is into the producing of transverse binary fission. So they reproduce with the help of this fission. And on the other hand, the organism which used the longitudinal method to divide from their longitudinal axis, they are known as the organism which are reproducing with the help of longitudinal binary fission. The first one is Paramecium and the second one is Euglena. So this is the organism which are producing with the help of reproduction. These are all in simple binary fission. Now, what is multicellular binary fission or multiple binary fission? So, what is multiple binary fission? A multiple binary fission is pretty simple in that it is producing a lot amount of organism. Now, what does that mean? It means that a large quantity of cells or the organism will be produced. In simple one or only in binary fission, only two were produced. In multiple binary fission, multiple organisms would be produced. Now let's take into that case. What happens first when the favorable conditions are not present, that is unfavorable conditions are present for the organism starts to take back its pseudopodia. So pseudopodia stops growing and it gets its shape into a circular shape to minimize the loss of energy in unfavorable condition. Then a layer of cyst, a protective layer, covers their body. So cyst forms around their solopodia. That is their circular shape. And after the cyst forms there, they start to do mitotic or amitotic division inside the pseudopodia. Inside the cyst, the organism and the organism which is reproducing with the help is that the amoeba. So amoeba start to do that. Now after doing that, the amoeba start to divide itself mitotically many times. So we know about mitotic division, right? What happens in mitotic division? It divides the organism in two equal halves. This is the part of mitotic division. And in amitotic division, unequal halves are obtained. So some produced, if there are a lot of unfavorable conditions, they will reproduce with the help of amitotic or they will do it with the help of mitotic. So meiosis is still there, but it is mitotic division. Now in mitotic division, they form a lot of cell. And once the favorable condition once occur, then the cyst breaks open and these organisms are letted out. So they will now strive again and similarly they will might if favorable condition comes at a large amount, they grow fastly and they reproduce with the help of simple binary fission. So they have a lot of multiple option and now they will live forever. Now after the multiple binary fission comes the budding. Now budding suggests by its name it is a formation of bud. Bud is an outgrowth that occurs on the dermal layer, right? So it's the outgrowth. Now in budding what happens during the phase of budding a new organism or a new bud forms on the dermal layer of the organism. In this case, in unicellular, yeast reproduces with the help of budding. Now, what happens? An outgrowth occurs there. After the outgrowth occurs, it starts to its nucleus. The yeast nucleus starts to elongate, and the elongated nucleus will start to go into the bud gradually. And once it is fully there, then the nucleus will separate. And after the bud is sufficiently grown, the bud will separate. So, this is the unicellular division inside the bud. Now, I hope you understand this thing. Thank you.